God says, Archangel Michael says, I am begging you, please give me just 1 minute of your heart. 1 minute of your attention. 1 minute of your spirit to awaken to what is about to unfold. This is not a game, this is not a test. What I am about to show you is beyond your understanding. But I will explain every sign, every hidden truth, and every divine secret that has been buried in silence around you. Because tonight, at exactly 9 p.m., a heavenly miracle will knock on your door. And if you ignore this, if you skip this message, you will lose $55 million that heaven aligned just for you. I am weeping because the clock is moving, and you still haven't opened your eyes fully. You were chosen. From the beginning of your creation, your soul was marked with a divine frequency, a holy pattern only heaven can decode. And tonight, it will activate. You may feel strange. You may suddenly feel like something is pulling at your spirit. That's not anxiety, that's heaven talking. That's the vibration of a divine alignment reaching your spiritual DNA. I have been sent to you not because you are weak, but because you are strong enough to receive the inheritance of kings. You are the heir to something mighty, and the time has arrived. I am begging you, do not skip this. Your angels are standing guard around you, but they cannot interfere unless you say yes. I saw your name written on the book of transfer. I saw the seal of heaven breaking open. I heard your name echo in the chamber where gold transactions are stored in heaven. You may not understand how or why now, but you were always supposed to be rich, not just in money, but in power, protection, peace, and spiritual prosperity. But something, or someone, tried to block it. They sent negative prayers. They used words of jealousy. They watched you with wicked eyes and tried to steal what was divinely yours. But now, justice is coming. God is tired of seeing you weep quietly. Tired of seeing you doubt your worth. Tired of seeing you treated like a shadow when you are the light. Your miracle is real. It's not symbolic. It's not distant. It's already been approved. But this is the final alert. I am speaking now because this transfer, yes, the full amount, $55 million, is coming directly to your destiny. If you open your heart, it will find its way through the most unexpected channel. But if you say, maybe, if you delay, if you scroll away or ignore this message, the divine process will freeze. And I can't stop it. I am Archangel Michael, but even I cannot reverse a delay caused by your own denial. There's a man. He wears a watch worth more than what most earn in a lifetime. His shoes step on marble floors, but his heart is empty. He's not your enemy. He's your divine investor. And tonight, at 9 p.m., he's going to ask about you. He saw something. He heard a name. He saw your face. And he said, find them. I want to give them the inheritance that was hidden from them. This isn't fiction. This isn't coincidence. He was assigned by God Himself to transfer something powerful into your life. But there's one condition: you must not look away. You must not allow doubt to block your receiving. Heaven had to fight to protect this. You don't know what happened behind the veil. You don't know how many demons had to be silenced. You don't know the number of secret meetings in the spiritual realm that were held just to keep your name intact. I have the scroll. I read the testimony. Your name is written in gold ink, and beside it are the numbers, $55 million. Your divine compensation. Not just for your suffering, but for the delays, the betrayals, the lies spoken over you, the people who smiled at you but plotted against you. Every tear you cried in secret was counted. And now the heavens are repaying you, pressed down, shaken together, running over. But here's the warning. I cry this with everything in me. Do not delay. Do not doubt. If you say, "This can't be for me," you are closing a door that I, Michael, have fought day and night to unlock. There are forces that do not want you to receive this. They are watching even now, whispering lies into your mind. Saying, "This is too good to be true, you don't deserve this, this is just another message." No. This is the message. The one you've been waiting for. The one your spirit has prayed for. The one your ancestors cried out for. The one your future children will thank you for opening. You think you've seen signs before? You have. But none like what's about to happen tonight. At 9 p.m., a vibration will move through your atmosphere. A phone call, a strange email, a dream, a knock, a name, a piece of paper. Watch for the signal. God doesn't lie. And when He speaks, the universe rearranges itself to fulfill the promise. I am trembling with urgency because I see what's at stake. You are not just receiving wealth. You are receiving freedom. You are receiving restoration. You are receiving everything they tried to take. That's why this money has meaning. It's not just digits. It's divine evidence. Do not underestimate this moment. Time is running thin. Heaven is holding its breath. The spiritual ledger is open, and your entry is glowing. I asked God why He waited this long. Why He didn't send this earlier. And His answer shook me. He said, "Because now they will believe. Now they are ready. Now their heart has endured the fire. Now they will know it was me, not man, who made it happen." You're going to wake up to something shocking. And you will cry, but not from pain. You will cry from confirmation. The people who mocked you, they're about to hear your name in places they never imagined. They will remember how they treated you. And they will tremble. Because the one they ignored is the one heaven has now elevated. They will ask, how did this happen? And your only answer will be, God. God did it. God sent the angel. God opened the vault. God transferred the inheritance. God exposed the lies. God rewrote the plan. There is a woman watching you. She thought you were small. She believed you were harmless. But she is the one who tried to cancel this blessing 3 times. Yes, 3. She said things. She sent messages to spiritual forces. But her power was denied. Her voice was silenced. And now, the blessing she wanted to steal will be transferred completely to you. All of it. Not half. Not partial. Full. She doesn't know what's about to happen. But you will. Tonight. Do not be afraid when things feel strange. The spiritual realm is not always comfortable. When the divine touches earth, things shake. You may lose appetite. You may cry unexpectedly. You may feel dizzy. That's the holy alignment. That's the power shifting. That's heaven moving through your timeline and erasing what was written against you. You are about to see names you forgot appear again. You are about to see money move in your name from hidden places. An account was created with your name, spiritually. And it has been filling up for years. Every time you were kind, it added. Every time you forgave, it grew. Every time you suffered in silence, it multiplied. Now, the account has matured. And heaven is initiating the withdrawal. But you must sign with belief. Your signature is your yes. Your key is your obedience. This message is your confirmation. There is someone you think loves you who is silently hoping you don't see this. They know what's coming. They felt it before you did. And they're scared that once you rise, you'll see them clearly. You will. God is going to expose every hidden motive. Every silent curse. Every deceptive friend. But not with anger, with clarity. Because once this money arrives, you will have options. And with those options, you must make decisions led by the Spirit, not by sympathy. This message is sealed in fire. My wings are around you even now. I beg you, don't look away. I have never cried like this before. Not for many. But for you, I cry. Because I saw the price you paid. The tears you swallowed. The moments you begged heaven for just one chance. This is it. The moment is here. The gate is open. The alarm has sounded. And the angels are watching your next move. At 9 p.m., a sound will go out in the spirit. Those with open ears will hear it. You will feel it in your chest. Some may laugh. Let them. They will see what happens after. But those who believe, those who respond, will see the bank of heaven flood into the realm of man. And your life, your entire reality, will never look the same again. This is not imagination. This is manifestation. Heaven is loud. And God is watching to see who honors His call. I am Michael. And I have spoken. Open this now. Don't delay. Your future is already ringing your name. God says, listen. Something extraordinary has been written in the heavens today with your name on it. Archangel Michael is begging you, not out of fear, but out of divine urgency. There's a scroll in his hand, sealed in divine gold, and that scroll carries your miracle. Inside it is written in sacred ink a name, your name, glowing brighter than ever before. Heaven has never been this stirred in decades for one soul. Archangel Michael says, I am begging for your 1 minute. If you ignore this message, you will lose not just your wealth but the spiritual key to unlock a kingdom that was always yours. The heavens are not threatening you, they're pleading with you. Because something massive is coming, and if your soul is not aligned, you might miss it by seconds. Today is not like any other day. Today is a turning point in your entire timeline. The Spirit of God has seen the traps, the betrayals, the rejections, the poverty, the delay, the manipulation, and the curses that have followed you like shadows. And now, they are about to be burnt in holy fire. But for that to happen, you must hear this fully. Archangel Michael is weeping because there are many who were promised this same miracle but lost it because they dismissed a divine message. Their names were removed from the scroll of prosperity, not because they were evil, but because they were too distracted to notice God was speaking through silence, through moments, through messengers. And today, that message is here for you. At exactly 9 p.m. today, a divine transaction is set to occur in your name. Archangel Michael says, this isn't imagination. In the spiritual ledger, an amount of $55 million has been spiritually assigned to your frequency. This amount is not merely about money, it represents a shift, a break, a release from ancestral lack. It symbolizes every dollar withheld, every opportunity sabotaged, every yes that was turned into a no, every inheritance you were secretly written out of, every check never signed, every promise made to you and then buried. Today, heaven says enough. The weight of injustice is being balanced by divine justice. A wealthy man, someone you do not yet fully know, has recently spoken your name in a room filled with decision-makers. This man has been divinely guided to you, not out of coincidence but consequence. There is something about your spirit, your survival, your purity in pain, that heaven has chosen to reward in front of those who tried to crush you. This man was scheduled to bless someone else, but last night, he had a dream. In that dream, Archangel Michael showed him your face. The man woke up in tears. He searched for you. He found a photograph, and he whispered, "I don't know who this is, but something is telling me I've found the one." He doesn't fully understand why, but his soul does. The banks in heaven do not delay transfers. The only thing that delays is when the receiver isn't aware of the deposit. God says, "Too many times I placed keys in front of you, but you were too tired, too distracted, too heartbroken to pick them up. But not this time. This time you will recognize it. This time you will believe. This time you will not let fear steal what is yours." Archangel Michael says he has already fought the resistance that was trying to block this. He defeated the demonic hand trying to rewrite your destiny contract. That battle cost heaven a loud cry, but it was worth it because you are worth it. At 9 p.m. today, the transfer will be sealed. Whether you receive it or not depends on one thing: spiritual readiness. That means you must pray now. Open your hands and say, "God, I receive it. I will not miss it this time. I will not doubt. I trust you." Say it loud. Don't whisper. Let the universe hear your alignment. Let the angels record your agreement. Say it again: "I receive it, I will not miss it." A gatekeeper angel has been assigned to you until midnight. He will be watching over you. Every word you speak, every action you take, will be written down. If you speak negatively, the miracle may delay. If you confess fear, the gate may narrow. But if you walk in confidence, if you declare favor, if you speak life, the vault will open without resistance. God is not playing games. This isn't an illusion. Something was unlocked in heaven when you wept alone and thought no one saw. That moment you cried in silence, thinking your prayers were bouncing off the walls, actually shook the throne of God. That's the moment your miracle was scheduled. The angels remember it well. Archangel Michael was present. He remembers what you said. He never forgot it. And today, it's paying off. You are being watched right now, not to be judged, but to be selected. There is a divine board meeting happening in heaven, and your name is glowing on the divine tablet. They're saying, "Give it to them. They've waited long enough. They've survived too much. They've been loyal in the desert. They didn't curse God in pain. They're ready." Now the enemy is panicking. He knows if you receive this $55 million, you will become a kingdom financier. You will break generational poverty. You will redeem your bloodline. You will rewrite your family's spiritual history. He knows that once you walk in your divine wealth, you will set captives free, not just in money but in wisdom. That's why he's desperate to distract you now. If you ignore this, you won't just lose money, you will delay your legacy. But if you hear this and say yes, the heavens will move fast. Signs will start appearing instantly. Your phone will ring with unexpected news. Your inbox will show a message you've been waiting for. Someone from your past will return, not to hurt you, but to confess something. A letter will be found. A document that was lost will suddenly resurface. Someone in authority will suddenly speak your name in a positive light. But again, Archangel Michael pleads, don't be silent in this moment. Speak life. Say yes. Declare favor. Fast if you can. Light a candle and pray. Do something to acknowledge this moment as sacred. Heaven is watching how you respond. This is not a moment to be passive. This is your crossing over. Today you will either become the version of you who receives or the one who delays again. God doesn't want you to delay anymore. There's a spiritual alert flashing right now. Archangel Michael is still holding the scroll. He's kneeling beside your name. He's saying, please, 1 minute of faith can change everything. Don't let the enemy mock what heaven has prepared. Even Gabriel is nearby, prepared to deliver confirmations. Miracles are moving through timelines, bending reality in your favor. All because God said, it is time. This amount, $55 million, is not just a transfer, it is proof. Proof that God remembers. Proof that heaven doesn't forget. Proof that even when humans discard you, heaven records everything. It's proof that your life is not random. There's a pattern, a prophecy, and now, finally, a payment. Open your heart. The miracle is waiting. Say yes. Don't wait until 9 p.m. to believe. Believe now so that at 9 p.m., the miracle lands smoothly. Be ready to receive. The angels are watching. Heaven is recording. And Michael is weeping in hope. God says, I have chosen this exact moment to speak directly to your heart, because time is running out and a divine shift is happening faster than anyone can see. Listen to me carefully, don't scroll away, don't close your heart, and don't assume this is just another message. This is the message. The one heaven has been preparing you for. Archangel Michael says, I am begging you, just give me 1 minute, just one moment of stillness, so I can open the gates of heaven and pour out what you've been praying for. Your name is being called in the divine courts. Your file has been opened. The judgment is in your favor. But everything depends on this moment. You are standing on a bridge between lack and overflow, sorrow and joy, questions and revelations. You are being considered for a divine transfer of wealth. Yes, $55 million. Not a trick, not a dream. Something miraculous has been set in motion. The angels know the truth. Archangel Michael has already fought to protect this blessing from being stolen by those who didn't want you to succeed. There were people who tried to intercept this wealth. They used lies, manipulation, dark prayers, and even rituals to delay what is yours. But they failed. They couldn't block what God has ordained. You asked for confirmation. You've been wondering why your heart has felt like it's racing lately, why you suddenly feel a strange urgency in the air, as though something is about to break. That's not anxiety, it's spiritual pressure. It's divine energy gathering for the greatest release of your life. God says, I have heard your cry at night, when no one else was listening. I have seen the numbers in your bank account. I have seen the fear in your eyes when you look at your bills. I have watched you smile in front of others while hiding your financial pain. But the testing season ends tonight. The wait ends tonight. The breakthrough was signed in heaven, and the wealth transfer is scheduled for 9 p.m. tonight. You may think it sounds unbelievable, but faith has always sounded like foolishness to the world. Miracles have always defied human logic. And you, yes, you, have been handpicked by God to be a carrier of divine prosperity. This $55 million is not just for you to spend. It's for you to build. It's for you to restore. It's for you to rise and help others rise. God is not giving you this just to bless you, He is blessing you to become a blessing. But here's what God is urgently saying through Archangel Michael: if you ignore this message, you will lose all of it. There are spiritual laws that govern divine timing. This wealth is on a path, flying through dimensions, traveling in the hands of angels. But the last step, the final delivery, depends on your response. You have to activate it. You have to align yourself in trust and obedience. You must stop doubting your worth. Stop shrinking your expectations. Stop saying, maybe it's not for me. God says, who told you it's not for you? Who whispered that lie into your soul? It is yours. But only if you open your spirit now. Archangel Michael says, I fought a war for your destiny. I blocked those who tried to buy your silence. I destroyed the letters that were forged to strip you of your inheritance. I have cried for you in the throne room of heaven. I have asked God to give you just one more sign, and this message is it. You are being given a divine chance to reverse years of suffering. This is about more than just money, it's about breaking the curse of poverty that followed your family for generations. You are the one chosen to stop the pattern. God saw the woman who tried to claim your place. He saw the man who laughed when he found out your name was being considered. He saw the relative who told others you weren't worthy. And he has exposed every single one of them. Their names were erased from the divine document. Yours was stamped in gold. This transaction is spiritual. It is hidden from the world, but it is very real. The wire has already been confirmed in heaven. But if you ignore this, the enemy will take what is yours and transfer it elsewhere. Let your heart open fully now. Let your soul understand the magnitude of what's unfolding. Every delay you experienced was not a denial, it was God arranging the perfect time. And that time is now. 9 p.m. The spiritual gate is wide open. The treasury of heaven is prepared. Angels have assembled information. And Archangel Michael has assigned 3 messengers to guard your wealth until it arrives. But you must welcome them. If you doubt, if you retreat, if you turn away, you give the enemy permission to rob you of your inheritance. You once prayed, God, even if I never get rich, just let me not struggle anymore. And heaven took that as a vow of purity. But now, God is saying, because you humbled yourself, I will now elevate you beyond anything you imagined. The wealth is not a reward, it's a weapon. You will use it to fight injustice, to feed the hungry, to pay off debts not just for yourself but for others. You will become a lifeline, a testimony, a sign and a wonder. You will build shelters, fund ministries, rescue families, and change the lives of people who have lost hope. Do not be afraid. You've been afraid for too long. Afraid of being disappointed. Afraid of losing. Afraid of believing again. But fear is a liar. Fear is a thief. And tonight, you must silence fear and choose faith. This money is protected. The source is divine. The hands that prepared it are not human. The account it's coming from is beyond any bank, it is the storehouse of God. Archangel Michael stands in front of you now, in the spirit, his sword of fire glowing, saying, please, don't miss this. I am begging you. Just believe. Just accept. Just open your hands. The enemy is watching closely. He knows this is your moment. He is trying to send confusion, distractions, even arguments, just to break your focus. He is whispering, it's too good to be true. But God says, I am too good to fail. I do not lie. I do not tease. I do not raise your hopes to drop you. I am not man, I am God. And I will do exactly as I promised. Tonight, 9 p.m., the miracle begins. But your decision right now will determine everything. Do not talk yourself out of it. Don't try to make sense of it with your limited understanding. This is not something that can be calculated, this is something that must be received. You are not just being given money. You are being given favor, authority, divine access. And once this is released, your entire identity will shift. The ones who mocked you will be silenced. The ones who left you will return in shame. The ones who ignored your pain will suddenly seek your presence. But don't focus on them. Focus on God. He did this for you. You may have no idea how it will manifest. But that's not your concern. The how is God's job. Your job is to receive. Your job is to believe. Your job is to declare, "This is my moment. I receive my wealth. I receive my breakthrough. I receive the abundance of heaven." Speak it aloud. Speak it with power. Your words are creating the path. The angels are waiting for your voice. The spiritual realm is activated by sound. Declare it now. God says, "I chose you when others were chosen first. I saved you when others forgot your name. I watched over you when no one knew what you were going through. I kept the roof over your head when everything said you should have been homeless. I kept your heart beating through sleepless nights and aching mornings. And now, I am keeping my word." This is your Esther moment, divine elevation in front of kings. This is your Joseph moment, sudden promotion after years of rejection. This is your David moment, chosen despite being overlooked. Archangel Michael has been whispering your name in the halls of heaven. There are scrolls with your name on them. There is a vault with your promise inside. But the vault only opens when faith meets obedience. Do not delay. The moment is fragile. The enemy is circling. But he cannot touch what God has sealed. He cannot destroy what God has written in blood. You are covered. You are called. You are chosen. But now, you must believe like never before. You must walk like it's already done. You must think like a wealthy child of God. Not arrogantly, but boldly. Not pridefully, but powerfully. The kingdom needs financiers. And you, yes, you, are one of them. God did not bring you this far to leave you here. He is completing what He started. He is fulfilling every prophecy. He is answering the prayer you thought He forgot. He never forgot. He was waiting for the appointed time. And this is that time. 9 p.m. Divine wealth. $55 million. A transaction from heaven to earth. It has your name on it. But you must believe it now. You must not ignore this. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. This is not a test. This is the fulfillment of a promise. I am placing the envelope in your hand. but you must open it. Do not let this pass. Do not treat this lightly. Your obedience activates overflow. God says, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. I am with you. Trust me. I will not fail you. But I need your yes. I need your agreement. I need your faith. The angels are watching. Heaven is waiting. The countdown has begun. 9 p.m. is not just a time, it is a portal. Be ready. Receive. Believe. And watch the gates of glory pour down a blessing so great, you will not have room to contain it. Say yes. Say yes now. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is your money. This is your God. And He never fails. God says, this is your moment. Do not walk away. Do not ignore the divine trumpet that is sounding in the unseen realms. My beloved child, listen. I, the Lord your God, am moving on your behalf right now, and time is of the essence. Archangel Michael, my divine messenger and protector, is standing before you this very second with trembling wings, kneeling before my throne with tears in his eyes, begging me to intervene for you. Yes, he is begging for your 1 minute, just 1 minute of your attention, your heart, your openness, because something is coming that will completely transform your reality. A shift so powerful, it cannot be undone. You have cried in silence, wondered if I had forgotten you, questioned why others received breakthroughs while you remained stuck, wounded, ignored. You saw the world celebrate, and you felt like an outsider in your own life. But I was watching. Every tear you cried in the dark, every prayer you whispered when no one else heard, every moment you chose to be kind even when the world wasn't kind to you, I saw it all. I have stored your pain in a sacred vault in heaven, and now, that vault is opening. Today, at 9 p.m., I will release a financial flood over your life. The amount is not symbolic, it is real. $55 million will be dispatched into your energy field. The money you never imagined would come, the abundance you secretly dreamed about but were too afraid to believe could happen to you, it's coming. Not next year. Not in 10 years. Today. 9 p.m. Mark this hour in your soul. It is no coincidence you were led to this message in this very moment. I am God. I do not operate by the world's limitations. I do not rely on banks, markets, or human approval. I can bless whom I choose, when I choose, and I have chosen you. Yes, you. Because your heart has remained pure despite betrayal. Because you gave when you had little. Because you believed when everything around you screamed at you to give up. You passed the hidden tests, and now the reward has arrived. But hear me, beloved, if you ignore this message, if you toss these divine words aside as mere text on a screen, you will forfeit what heaven prepared for you. Archangel Michael stands by with your miracle sealed in divine light. But your yes, your faith, your opening of this sacred message, activates the release. That is why Michael is begging you. Because he knows what's at stake. He knows how much has been withheld from you because others tried to block your destiny. He knows who lied about you, who tried to curse you, who mocked your journey and thought they buried you. But what they didn't know, what no one knew, is that I was working in silence. I was setting a divine trap not for you, but for your enemies. And now, it's springing. That $55 million is not just money. It's evidence. Evidence that I, the God of all creation, am personally involved in your life. It is restitution for every time you were overlooked. It is divine repayment for every stolen opportunity, every broken relationship, every door that was slammed in your face. And it will come through a source that shocks you. A man you don't know but who knows you. He has your name, your birthday, your address. He's been praying over you in secret because I whispered your name to his soul months ago. He's been fighting legal battles behind the scenes to unlock what was meant for you. And today, at 9 p.m., it will be released. But you must be ready. Your heart must be in alignment. You must let go of the doubts, the fear, the bitterness. If you still carry resentment, it will cloud your vision. If you still replay betrayal in your mind, it will block your hands from receiving. I need you to be clear, humble, and receptive. No pride. No ego. No, I'll believe it when I see it, attitudes. No more complaining about the past. That time is over. You are now stepping into a new dimension, and it is not built on logic. It is built on faith. Faith is the currency of heaven, and today, your faith is being multiplied into financial abundance. I saw when they told you you'd never amount to anything. I saw when they whispered behind your back. I saw when you were excluded from the tables where decisions were made. But now, I am preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. They will watch you rise. They will watch you receive. They will watch you overflow with blessings, and they won't be able to stop it. Not this time. Michael says this is a one-time opening. There is a spiritual portal that will close after 9 p.m. That's why he's pleading with you. If you delay, if you treat this as optional, you will not access what is being sent. It is not a threat, it is a spiritual reality. Heaven operates on divine timing. This is your window. This is your moment. And it's closer than you think. Right now, there's a heavenly scroll with your name written in gold. It's being handed to a messenger angel as we speak. Inside that scroll are instructions for the man I have chosen to bless you. His inheritance recently expanded, and I whispered your name into his dream last night. He woke up with tears, realizing it was you he was meant to bless. Not out of guilt,